keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Nice?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Bearcats ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers' offense will go on the attack first. And you'll remember the last time these two clashed, it wound up being a tight one right to the finish.
And you know it's always going to be emotional, David. There's so much trash talking in rivalry games like this. These two teams, these two fan bases absolutely hate each other, and they let each other know about it all game long, even before the game.
And that's what makes it so much fun to cover. Who can manage their emotion, not get those dumb penalties, like be really locked in, dialed in, not let all the outside noise affect their play.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll try to take it to this defense. The run inside. It's Smith. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just feeds the running back. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys...
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire... goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Cross. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And the Bearcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. Was to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Route.
Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn
Hey,
their
yo,
keep.
Smith, don't get benched, bro. Losing your fucking
Running
composure.
inside. It's Cross.
Don't
He'll
get
be
benched
stopped
losing your
short.
fucking
Could not
composure,
drive his
bro.
way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. And he takes it in for the score.
You didn't run my out route and almost made me throw a fucking pick,
Extra
Smith.
point here will tie the game.
You run your fucking routes,
And
bro.
he splits the uprights
Don't get
on the
benched.
extra point. They put together
Been
an
doing good the first 2 games of the season.
And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Here we go. Ready, go. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Caught on the RPO. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Play action on first down. They're all over it. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's exactly how you draw it up on offense, man. You run the football, you get those bodies committed, Jesse, and you use speed out wide with a little bit of play action.
A really nice job of setting it up by the play caller. You're right. And those linebackers and safeties, they want to come down and support the run, but a really nice throw, excellent route, and they're able to connect for a massive TD.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross. He'll be stopped after picking up 5. And boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Hand it to the back. There he goes. Past the
Run tab.
Inside the 40.
Run tab.
Running inside the 20. Touchdown,
Get tagged.
Bearcats.
about to fuck around and be the starter again, pal. You're about to fuck around and be the starter again, Tab. I don't know why I ain't been starting you yet.
They've got a
He should be
lot of
changing
speed,
face.
and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Can we get a stop?
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, it's Smith.
Thank you.
All over him immediately.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his man down the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Tight end now in motion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Back's got it on the screen.
That's a great
huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Panthers will hustle to the line.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Wants to go up top on second down. Finds the tight end. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
I know he's got the height and weight at the tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field.
Yeah, y'all there. Get the fucking ball. Like, what the fuck?
See that from this offense.
Is you sliding? She's like, why can't I? Why do I have ball? Why do I have fucking house call?
You want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job.
Runs through a man. He got some room.
And then I missed the fucking tackle. EA, like, why do I have any of these badges?
Took it on in for the score.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, running back takes the football, he does.
Like, these niggas got 90 man coverage, 95, 94, 96. Why? If they just can't catch the fucking ball.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard
They even have 80 fucking catching. Like, what are you talking about?
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nifty run there. Pick up of 6 out to the 25. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the tight end. Nice play to knock that one down.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks.
But them motherfuckers can jump and get the ball, huh? Because they got house call and lurker. Oh, bitch.
A little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play.
Because I got the same shit, and y'all won't let my niggas do the same shit. Like, just swap the fucking ball. Like, that's why they got the fucking badge.
Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just had to get rid of it.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Making the adjustment on the play. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
Y'all hit me with the book today. Y'all act like my niggas retarded.
You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Snapped it in the shotgun. Looking to the big tight end. Left side is Smith. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete on the right side. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 66 set to kick this one off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw.
Thank you.
He makes the play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back.
Finally, a fucking stop.
After a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Never had a chance. He dropped it.
Wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. With the run on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bearcats! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive.
Why would you not match that? What's your zone there, bro? Alright. No, why would he match that? It's a 5-0. That's a flat.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the catch. It's Warren. Pitt calls it second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Straight ahead, it's Smith. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted.
Nigga, let's
interception, the
season for.
Good to get back on the
Fucking
field.
Tuesday.
Get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Looking to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure.
Can somebody actually hit him? Y'all keep dancing with this nigga, bro. This ain't a fucking homecoming dance.
Now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage.
This nigga, y'all inches away from him, and y'all just fucking looking at him. Grab that motherfucker, bro.
First play of this drive comes from the 27.
He lucky. I was gonna let it go.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He's past the sticks. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Drops back on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Wants to throw one first. Makes the grab on the left. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that lead grows even bigger. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to
2 scores off stop. See how that works, Bearcats? We get a stop, we can still score.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Fuck it, doing it.
Looking for running room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They give it to him again.
Get the first.
Well,
okay,
Quintonis there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders.
Quintonis? How you say that shit? Oh, you didn't block him at all, Wilford. Damn it, Wilford. We got nothing, Wilford.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. got his man down the middle. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Needs it here on fourth down. Hauls it in the first down and more.
That's how you make up for it, Wilford. That's how you make up for it.
And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Now from inside the red zone. Gets it to the back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but we're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the...
Got some room entered to the goal line.
Let's go, sir!
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Up that score. Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball.
You're right there. That's all I've been on this drive. Especially from you, Creed.
Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
That's the problem.
Hits inside. It's Smith. Got enough for the first down. Speeding down the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. Once he got some room, it was over.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of this drive. Got his man out of the backfield.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The Bearcats are in the hurry-up. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Smith. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. And the Panthers have moved it inside the 20. Motion from the wideout. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Out wide right, it's Warren. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. And it's good! And they've made it a 1-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last field goal made this a 1-possession game. They have put together a rally, and now they'll try to turn the momentum back around, starting on this drive.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Churns into the pile. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Here y'all go, EA. Like, y'all be swinging this bitch so that these motherfuckers can come back.
Under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down.
Oh my God, EA. Like, you be doing anything. That's not even realistic. That's not even fucking. If anything, it's a fucking fumble.
Trying to run the ball to ice it.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Swings it out to his
Like,
right
what the fuck, man? What the fuck?
yards short of the 1st down. Snapped on 4th down.
Oh, let me guess. He can't catch that either.
1st down, still on his feet. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Fresh set of downs going up top. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a
Why does he have
jump play on that
97
one.
speed if he can't outrun
Way to go
anybody?
on second down. Just keep slinging it. He's got him in the flat.
But
And he's
catch
able
that
to
one,
shed
which is
one
crazy.
tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. Down to the 25-yard line, and he's got enough for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback changing the play. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
I think most offenses around the situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. They'll need a bunch on second down. Snap in the shotgun. This time he's got him. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to.
Got it! Into the end zone.
Didn't say press or nothing.
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense, particularly the secondary, has already made against him. And we knew this quarterback was going to come into this one, David, and be aggressive. There aren't many people who really scare him, and the defense has made him pay. A couple of bad decisions, a couple of great plays on the back end, one-on-one. But this guy's still taking his shots. He's not backing down, and he's got his offense back on the board.
I think that's the most impressive part. He made some mistakes, and a lot of times you see people that they go in a shell, right? They make mistakes. They can't rebound. They can't find the answers to continue to keep making plays. Make the next play. Make the next play. Now down the stretch to give your team the lead, man. So impressed with the way he's handled adversity and bounced back from some mistakes.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll ride him again. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Trying the left side. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Needs it. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Wants to throw on first. Here's a throw downfield late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. How much fun was that? I mean, you just